Hello guys, Minerva here. This is part 3 of making a Christmas album. So I have all the pages in. Yeah. There are 7 pages. They're all folded in half. That's why I made this size, so that I could fold in half a 7.5 by 8 paper, letter size paper. So what I'm going to do now is the first page I'm going to leave for now. I'm going to leave it blank. I marked front here because this is what I want to use for the front. The first side of the page I'm going to leave for now. And I'm going to do a flip out here. So this page is 5.5 wide. So I'm going to, since I'm going to use a 1/2 inch tape, I'm going to cut it at 6. And then I'm going to score it 1 inch. Here's my bone folder. And 1 inch. Fold it. Damn it, it wasn't 1 inch. But now that I remember, I wanted it to be, let me see. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to add some tape here on the edge. And I think that should be good, but let me go on the safe side and put some 1/4 inch tape here also. Varnish it. So now I'm going to get this page here. This is going to open like that to the outside. I'll flip out. Let me just take this off. A little bit of the corner out. Okay. Make sure it's right there on the corner. Come down here and see if it's straight. That looks okay. And then pull the tape off. Let me start by pulling this one off. And there it is. So that's the first flip out. This is what was left over from this cut. If you want, you could have a double flip out. If you want it. Let's try that. This time I'm just going to fold in 1/2 inch. See how that looks. You could save this paper for a belly band, or you could also use it for pocket. Okay. So if I put this here, remember it has to be right over the, because you need to leave the space clear, the gusset. So this is going to look like this, and then it's going to open like that. So we're going to go for it. And this tape, I swear, I folded in 1/2 inch. So now this tape is big, too big. So I don't know what the deal is with this tape. I don't think they got the measurement right for this tape. Looking for my ruler. I don't see it. Anyway, it looks like it's 1/2 inch and 1/8. So, in order for this to work, should have put the excess to the other side. I'm gonna have to cut that excess tape off. Next time, I'll cut it at 1/2 inch plus 1/8. I wanted to use that one because it doesn't stick, but okay, so that excess tape is off. Let us tape it to the thingy. So remember, like I said, it has to be right on the page. You can't touch the hinge. Right on the scoreboard, not scoreboard, right on the score line or on the end of the page. So that's going to be there. And this is the end of the page here. I got the paper in here. Let's see, let me check this again. That looks good. Pull the lining out. And there's a flip out to both sides. I'm going to flip out like this later on if you want, or right now. You can put you can either leave the short side out or the long side out. Short side out looks better because you can just, put your finger in and flip it. If you want, let me show you how to add on, because I can find them quick. If not, I'll show you later. There they are. So you have the little magnets. One says positive and one negative. This one has tape. So what you're going to do is, it has adhesive on it. So you're going to see where you want it. Probably like right here. And then you're going to take the other one, the positive one, and put it right over it. Take the little tape off. If it doesn't have the tape, just use some washi tape or your same score tape. And you close it, and it falls right where you need it. So here's the positive and the negative, and then your page will close just like that. If you didn't have the adhesive one, you would just put the magnet down, put some of this on top of it, over it, and then put, with the adhesive side up, lay a little piece down, and put the other magnet over here, and then close it, and it would be secured. So that's that. So this page has nothing on it. This one has a flip out to both sides. And this here, one of these could have a pocket, maybe here. I'll think about that later. And here, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Slips out. Well, let's do a pocket here. It would be 5. Wish I knew what I did with my ruler. I hate when that happens. There it is. I don't know how it came. It went into that drawer. 5.5 by, let's make it kind of 3 inches. To that, I'm going to add a 1/4 inch on each side. So it's 5.5, right? And I'm going to add a 1/4 inch, so that would be 6. And that's to fold it in. Save this. And it's going to be 3 inches high. So I'm going to add a 1/4 inch there also. You'll see why in a minute. See if I use this later. Now I'm going to score down a 1/4 inch and a 1/4 inch and a 1/4 inch on 3 sides. And I'm going to cut that little square there where the lines meet. I'm going to cut that off. And I'm going to fold them in. You cut that square so that you don't have too much bulk. Took me long to say that. So that's a 1/4 inch, right? So this tape should be perfect. You're going to put tape on the folded side, on the part that is folded in, on the outside of the fold. Like this is going to be folded in, so you're going to put tape out here. Come on. Sometimes after you decorate your page, you can add on the pockets, but this way, wait, let me show you. Or you can leave this. You can make your pockets either out of this, the same paper you're making the base, or out of the um, paper pad you're using. So this one, and I think the pocket's gonna go here, right? So you put the pocket here, and then you would cut the decorative paper just a little bit longer to put it in there, or right up to here, and then decorate this. So I'm just gonna put it on. I'm gonna push this down, and it's gonna glue onto itself, and then I'm going to put it right on the edge. I have to lift it up to see the edge because it's hard to see. Then make sure, even if you have to push it in a little bit, that it's on the edge, that you're not invading the gusset there. Because if you push it in, see, you have a little bit of a give here. So it's easier to put in and out, put stuff in and out. And the reason you fold this in is also that it's not that flat. It's higher, and you can put stuff there. So I'm checking, and I feel like there's some tape here. So that's the pocket. So we have the first pop out page, a pocket here. This is going to the side. You can make one that's going up, or a 3-way. Remember, the more you put in, the more you have to decorate and fill up. But if you want to make a nice big chunky, so this is 6 inches. Blah 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 blah. I can, let's see, I'm going to cut this 5.5 down this way, and then I'm going to cut it in half. 5.5. Let's see what happens. And this is almost 7.5. 7.5. 3.5 1/4. So I'm gonna cut it That's about 4. I'll go ahead and cut it there. Oops. Didn't cut. Let's see if we can use this flip up instead of flip sideways. I'll put one there and one over here. That looks good. And then you can see a little bit here, and use 1/2 inch with 1/8 according to that tape. Use that, or use 1/4 inch, but a quarter fold, I don't think it's enough. 1/2 inch plus 1/8 to see if that tape fits in there like it should. You can use 2 1/4 inch. Let's see. Kind of, a little bit. It still has a little bit over the, see this little sliver here? I swear. The Tim Holtz scissor is great because it's not supposed to, you know, the glue won't stick to it while you're cutting. So if I don't want to cut, but if I put it down here, then it's going to close the flap. I don't know what the deal is with this artisan tape. So that's what you do. You start adding flaps and pockets. I'm gonna do a 4-way flap. But like I said, the more flaps and stuff you put in here, the more you're gonna have to decorate. So this one has a pocket. I'm gonna put this flip up here. I'm looking for the corner. And put this paper out. And checking to see if it's going to invade my, I keep forgetting what things are called. Yep. It's Got a little bit too much there. Cutting off a little bit because it's going into the gusset. That's better. Okay. And take the tape out. Remember, when you decorate this, you're going to cover this with the paper. And the bottom one. And cut a little sliver off this one. Come on. It's not even straight. Okay. A little bit out here, the tape liner. Start here on this corner. Bring it down to the other side. And pull the liner out. Okay. You can see it's not right here. Pull it out and bring it down a little bit because it's not right on the edge. I should have checked that before I took the liner off, but alrighty, so I have this. Open that up and open this down. Torn a little bit here, but that's going to be covered with paper. No worries there. There's a little tape here that I need to pull out. So here, have to decide if you're going to use a magnet. This would open up. What you can do is I don't think the waterfall would look good there. I don't think so. So leave that. And this one here, I'm going to do the 4-way flip out. No, I don't think so. I'm going to do a sideways flip out here. It's 8.5 by 5.5. 5.5 plus, I think I'm gonna give it an inch. 5.5, 6.5. Six and a half, and bone folder. Right here. Score down on the inch. Fold it in. And this goes here, so it should be right on the edge of the fold, because you want that to be attached correctly on the paper. And just go ahead and use a 1/4 inch down here. I think I'm going to run out of a 1/4 inch. Pulling the liner out to the side. And to bring this down to this corner here. Let me hold it this way. There's the corner there, and there's a corner here. Looks good. And pull the liner. Pull it out. This is the front. This one pulls out. And check something here. I think this is a little bit too. Need to take a little bit out, like an 1/8 or so. So I'm just gonna put it in here. Make sure it's square. It's about that much. It's not even a 1/4. It's about 1/8. About 1/8. So see, that way it's not hitting right on the fold. And it will close. That's that. So let's do a waterfall. But I'm going to check something out here. I have these 4x6 journaling cards. Yeah, it would be nice if I had the other ones and the small ones. Because here, you can make the waterfalls using the journaling cards. But here I would have to cut about 1 inch. Well, they're 4x6. 5.5. What if I cut half, and then you fold about half on the top? You can make the waterfall using the these journaling cards. And that you would do after you decorate the page. So we'll do that after we decorate the page. So this one's gonna open to the side. Let's do a one of those triangle pockets, or a pocket on this side here. Yeah, do a pocket there, and it's going to be about this high. And that's 2 3/4. But remember, 2 3/4, but I need 1/4 to fold it in, so that would be 3 inches. Inches. Fold it 1/4 on the long side and 1/4 on each short side. Cut the corner out. Remember where the two lines meet here? And you scored it. Fold it up. And add some tape. People talking. Sometimes this camera can pick up people talking across the street loud and clear. And when I talk, it doesn't. Okay. So I decided I was going to put a side pocket. Cut this out. Then we'll go ahead and take this tape off. The liner, I mean. The liner is coming off with the tape, which means I didn't burnish it. So that corner is stuck there. And haven't done the fourth side. This side flip out. Have I done that? No, I don't think so. And if you remember, I'm not going to center this. I'm going to put it to the bottom there. I didn't close. It probably doesn't need to be closed. So this is the bottom part of these pages are still open. Down here. See this? That's still open. So there's a pocket, a side pocket, and I really don't know that I don't think I have to do something in every page. This one opens to the side. I have a pocket there. This one opens up and down. This one opens to this side. I have a pocket here. And I could put a belly band here. Let's see. Use this for a belly band. Cut it. I don't think the belly band should have too much give. I will go ahead and put a can't remember that. 8.5. Exactly 8.5. So let's put a 1/4 inch. I don't want to put a 1/2 inch on each because it will open up too much. 1/4 inch. And score down a 1/4 inch here. 1/4 inch over here. Hold it up. Oops. Then I'm going to leave a couple of pages with nothing on it because what I'm going to do is later put some photo mats. You know, like 3 layers photo mat. There's going to be photo mats now when I do the 4-side flip out. So I'm going to eyeball this almost at the center. It's hard to see the edges because of the other pages. Let's see that it's straight. So there's your belly band. And I'm going to do a 4-page flip out, maybe here. Maybe I'll do another double here. Oops. This time I'm going to cut this in half. Mm-hmm. 11 inches, 5.5. Mm-hmm. I'm going to measure this tape again. See, it's more than a half inch and an eighth, and I cut it that way and it still didn't work. Let's do it 3/4 of an inch. Let's see if that works. This book that I saw Rosa making was a 10 by 10 book. That was big. And she had some kind of flip out or one or other thing on every page. That's better. So for this tape, you have to, if you cut it 3/4 of an inch, that way you don't have any extra hanging out. One thing for sure, this tape is very sticky. This is the Artisan tape by Frank Garcia. The other one is score tape, and sometimes I buy one that it's unbranded. I believe this one is unbranded. Yongshi from you know where. If you don't, it's from China. It's either from W or AE. Probably W. I order a lot from W. Reason, if you don't know, you're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to mention them. So they supposedly copied some dyes or products from other people. I don't like this here. I have to cut this off. It's got the little things like from where you tear the... I should have folded it there. Just cut a little tiny bit off. So yeah, you say they were copying dyes and stuff, but you know most of that stuff is made in China anyway. Plus, we have such ridiculous high prices because they're selling the brand, you know, the brand name. And I don't have those stores here where you can get all those discounts and things for that stuff, so I really don't mind buying it from China directly. Which reminds me, I need to use some dyes. To give these, I can use a dye here to make this, but should have done that sooner. Let me try to do one here, just so that those pages are all not square. Although when you put the paper on, the decorating paper, it's gonna be a hassle, huh? Ah, well. I think we'll take care of that later. So this is going to open to the left, and this one's going to open to the right. There's the corner right there. And over here. And I lost the paper. Did I fold it out to the wrong side? Well, let me see if I can pull it from under. So there you have it. I'm going to make it straight and then use the bone folder so that it closes correctly. And there you have 3 pages, well, 3 decorating pages. And we're going to put another magnet. Still wondering if a magnet here, right there. That was a positive. Let me get the negative. I think I have some that are a little bigger. I need to find them. There you go. It's strong enough that it will, you know, it will work even through the paper. This is acting a little funny here. Probably put this too close to the... Alrighty, now I have 2 pages left. I think I left one for, whatchamacallit, for the waterfall. Let's go over this again. I could go there, a waterfall, or this has a belly band. This one is blank. And this is the one that I just made. So we'll make another waterfall here, and now I'm just going to make the 4-way flip out, which is going to be right here. what I'll do is I'm going to cut this one in half. Five and a half. The other one is going to go from the top down. Yeah. I think I can also cut it in half, right? Cut it in half and then in half again. And that's 4 1/4. Remember, I need to, well, let's see. I need to fold this in, and I'm going to put this here, and the other one up here. Since it's going to have a 1/2 inch fold, there's going to be a little gap there, but it's okay, I guess. Oops. Okay. So on the long side of this, on the 5 1/2 side, I'm going to, no, I mean on the 4 1/4 inch side, I'm going to score down 1/2 inch. I'll just go ahead and use a 1/4 inch tape there. Quarter inch. And on the long side, or you know, when you put it down here on the scoreboard on the 5 1/2 mark, 1/2 inch down. Fold it up and burnish it. This one I did a 1/4 inch, which really, I don't think that's enough for a flap out. I'm just going to score it again. Get rid of the score line just by burnishing over it. That's rather be 1/2 inch because a 1/4 inch is not enough. I think this was a mistake anyway because this one is 1/2 inch. So yeah, and I'm on to, this is the last one I'll make, and then I'll almost do up to an hour already. I don't want to keep you guys too long because it's going to take too long to upload, so I'll put the tape on this. What I'm going to do is not to have problems with this funny tape here, which is too big. I'm going to use a 1/4 inch tape. And on the upper side, the upper edge of the fold, and one on this side. And then I'm going to explain what I'm gonna do with the paper is, let's say I want to cover this with decorative paper, right? So I'm gonna cut the paper a 1/4 inch smaller than what I need to cover this whole paper. Let's say I need to cover a 5x5 paper page. I'm going to cut it at 4 3/4. That way I have a 1/4 inch smaller, which when I center the decorative paper is going to leave about an 1/8 inch of the base showing on every side. That's how, we usually do it. I'm gonna check out this other book to see if he covers a page completely. I don't think so. But anyway, what I'm gonna be doing off camera is cutting all the papers that I need to cover all these base pages. And then as I put them on, I'll let you know. Oh, you'll see how I cut them. Somebody's saying they want to see the whole process. Okay. I'll just divide the video thing. So I'm going to put the side one in first. Match the corner. The other corner. There's the mailman. Oh, I'm expecting a couple of packages. Still haven't gotten. He didn't blow the horn. He usually does that when he has something for me. Maybe he thinks I'm not here, huh? Let me check something. I need to open the door because the car is in here. Sorry guys, I had to go out there because my hubby's using my car, and he probably thinks there's nobody home. So I got 2 things from China, and I got my from HSN, my scoring wheel for the cricket. So I'll be playing with that. Okay, this is the side. The other side, make sure it's right on top of this page. And over here without going into the gusset. I missed one. Come on. I missed one of the tapes or the liners. There it is. So let's put this back where it belongs. And here. Okay. You see there's a little thing here that's not, a little corner there that's not glued in. So I just go ahead and put a little dot of glue. Just a tiny bit of glue there. And now I'm going to do the bottom side. And this one should go right on the fold there. And right on the fold here. Let me check. Right there. Now, you see this? It's gonna interfere. Oh, okay, that's okay. But it's not because it's not gonna close right. So you either push it in and hold it there, but then it's not gonna be okay. So what you do is you cut a little sliver off. Maybe I didn't put it right to the side there. I'm just gonna cut a little bit off to be on the safe side. But the whole thing came apart. I'm sure that's where the fold is. And see, that's much better. So I'm gonna check the other one. And that's not straight. There you go. This one goes in and out and out. Let's do the other one. So I'm gonna check this one first. It does have a little bit too much. So what's going on there? I don't know. It's supposed to be the same measurements like I said before, but that doesn't guarantee anything. Make sure it's straight. Cut a sliver off and that should be it. Oh, it It's already 1:30. Today's Friday. Hubby's gonna bring some pizza so I don't have to cook. And later on, when the sun goes down, we'll probably go to Walmart. But we'll go to the Walmart that's closest to our house, because we're not gonna buy that much stuff, so that we're just gonna go to this Walmart. We usually go to the other Walmart. There's one about half an hour away from where I live, and the other one is about 45 minutes. It's not, the distance is kind of almost the same, but the other Walmart is bigger, I think. What the hell? What happened here? Oh, okay. I'm using the wrong. It's here. I was gonna glue it onto the wrong place. Okay. So that's the 4-way flip out. So these go in first, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, flip out. Okay. This is well, it might be too much for a waterfall here, but some people do it. And here, maybe a magnet. So we'll put a magnet there, and that should do it for today, or for this video. Okay, let me see. So that's it. Now, what you do is you start, you can decorate the cover first if you want. Maybe I'll do maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Or you can decorate the inside and then do the cover. I'm putting the magnet on. There you go. So that's it, guys. This is the front. Let's go over it real quick. The first page is blank for now. I have a flip out to the sides here with a magnet. I have a pocket. I have a flip up and down. Flip to the side. I have a side pocket. I have a belly band. Blank page, probably for a waterfall. And I have a flip out to the side, a double flip to the side, blank, blank. And I have the 4-way flip out to the side and up and down. If I see that this needs a, magnets, I'll add them to that. And I have this page, the last page. Maybe a pocket. And as you can see, the pages are a different color than but that's okay. So there you have it. See how bulky it's getting? See that? That's how it looks. So guys, thanks for watching, and the next thing is to decorate the pages. This looks like it's gonna need magnets. We'll decorate the pages with our paper. And I'll show you real quick. These are the papers in this pad. Let me zoom out. And I'm gonna have to decide. Oh, I like this. Isn't this pretty? This one here. Let's see if I hope this paper pad is complete. I don't remember using it. This is pretty for a cover. But I like that music sheet, and I don't see it, huh? It's one thing I noticed about these stashes. Some of the pages, the prettiest pages were, were not there. But I don't see the music sheet here. There and there, that was pretty. This one is pretty too. It's got music and it's got Santas. So I might use this for the cover. But let me see if I have. As you can see, I'm gonna have to probably join two papers, like you see. And it's just for a little bit. But there's a trick to this. You can cut this paper in half. Cut it in half. And then use another piece of this other one and add it, join it to the paper in the center. That's the best way to add, paper. And then you don't have to worry about the width because it has just enough to fold over. Like there, see? You have about an inch and 3/4 to fold over. So guys, this one has gone long enough, and I'm gonna do a little haul in a separate little video because I don't want to keep you too long. So thanks for watching, and I hope you're joining me in making a book. It's easy, and if I can do it, you can do it too. So bye guys, have a great weekend, and see if you can start making one and join me in my next video with the decorative papers. Bye bye.